Recording. Alright, hello everyone, it's me. It's your pals, Andrew and Braden, back at it again with another episode. Woo.
Okay, so, for everybody's information, this is round 2. We got rudely interrupted. Round 2.
Fight. You wanna go, mate?
Yeah, I do right now. Let's do this. Put up your fists.
Yeah, I will.
Whoever punches the computer first wins.
No, don't punch computer.
Yeah!
Did you actually?
No.
Okay, good.
Now I did.
Okay, so basically what happened was we went for a bit. My mom came in, realized thought I was doing my homework. I told her I was done for the. It was very lost communication. Poor communication happened, and then that happened, and then all this other shit happened, and now we're back. This is round 2 of the recording.
It just keeps happening, man.
It's not gonna keep happening, I'm pretty sure. Oh, God. Jesus.
Well, you could have just cut out that part.
I know I could have cut out that part, but... Morty. Morty. I know I could have cut out that part. I'm well aware. However, I just didn't feel like it. And also, that was just very hectic, and I was being very angry and mad, and just blah. So, fuck it. So now we're gonna know about the 3 types of yee. TM.
You lost that.
Yeah.
You lost it because Andrew.
Just in a fit of rage, I didn't realize I could just, do the normal thing.
Well, good thing is we don't have to discuss the Egyptian campaign anymore.
But why not the Egyptian campaign?
Because literally there is a loss of context now, Andrew.
Oh yeah. Well, we could. Yeah. I suppose so. There is a kind of a degradation, a degradation. I don't know.
Yeah, because we talked about it, but you didn't hear it.
Well,
now you don't get to.
Technically, you would have heard it if things didn't happen, and which caused me to
if mistakes had not been made.
Yeah, exactly. And also the door is open again. Hiss.
Gotta barricade that thing, man.
I can't barricade it because the cats actually do need to get in. My mom is going to get mad at me. So, bang! That's what you get. It's good. I have to deal with my door being open and potentially being heard. What's going on in your life, Braden?
Well, like I said, I finally got this stuff from the mail after like 15 days.
Nice.
And
I'll lose the coffee. Don't mind me.
Okay. I finished my Harry Potter book collection.
Ooh.
I only had the first 3 books, so like if you look at them on the bookshelf that I'm currently pointing at that you can't see.
Also, this is an audio platform, Brett. You
Yeah.
won't be able to physically see it. You'd have to describe it in such great detail that we could see it in our mind's eye.
Okay, let me describe this for you. Okay, audience, while Andrew deals with that, I will describe my bookshelf for you in surprising detail. It is made out of what looks like oak wood. It is like a brownish hue. It has 3 shelves. On the top of it, there is a stack of what looks like...
I'm back.
Fine. Shh, I'm describing this bookshelf.
Okay.
It looks like it's got, like, folders on it and, like, a few, like, giant children's books.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a box. It is a 3DS box. And on top of it is a small English to French dictionary.
I'm gonna need you to give me all the physical dimensions of each and every object you just described.
Okay,
don't.
It's too late. If you're already over at the bookshelf, I need to find my ruler in this mess.
This is gonna be an hour-long podcast because I accidentally told him to give us dimensions. Now Brain's just gonna fucking measure out every little bit of his bookshelf and everything in that said bookshelf. Just your mind's eye needs it. Alright, Braden, I think you cut out again. Braden, Braden. God damn it, you and your Hawaii internet, Braden. Get back here. I need
all
you
the
to...
weird, like, middle-aged kids' books. And this is where I keep all the furry books.
Brayden, I think you might have cut out during that.
During what?
Were you talking at all during that, before the furry books?
Yes.
Well, I heard none of it because you cut
No,
out.
I was just, it was more of like a joke thing, but okay.
Oh, I thought you, like, did you actually leave for it?
No, I have my headset on, it's just the wire is very long.
Oh.
Okay, so, let me start over. So the bookshelf is made of oak wood, and it's a brown, it's like a kind of dark brown. There's a stack of, it's a mix between folders, what looks like those really weird, like, spiral notebooks, and the Game Informer on the top of it.
Wait, what's wrong about Spyro notebooks? Why do you think they're so weird?
They don't... Andrew, if you can see this, it looks weird. It's like...
Well, I can't, because, again, it's an audio medium, Brayden. What part of audio medium don't you understand?
It's got, like, regular composition books, like spiral notebooks, and then, like, folders. Next to it, approximately, I've got my ruler here.
God damn it!
4 inches to the right of the stack, which is currently 3 inches tall, about, if we take a few, like, I don't know. I don't know what's smaller than inches, millimeters, so it says centimeters on the other side. But I think we're going to start getting lost in translation.
So,
there's a small wall there.
I like that before when you were describing, like, your bookshelf and stuff, I just got up and had to go close the door and whatnot. And, like, I like that I just kind of left and you just were there to fill the silence.
Yeah, hopefully I was.
Yeah, you were, because I when I came back, there was still, like, the audio waves. So, like, in Audacity, as you record, it's like a line, and then whenever someone speaks, or whenever sound happens, it, like, jumps because it's sound, you know? And when I came back, there was for sure you were speaking, and my headset was picking up, which sent it to Audacity, so now people can hear your amazing description. Amazing. That's what I just said. Whatever. The amazing description of your bookcase.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, god damn it. You gotta measure out all of it first. Make sure everyone has that mind's eye picture.
Well, I'm not sure if I actually want to measure that.
Please don't.
I will describe it.
Otherwise, it's going to be an hour-long podcast, and the whole hour is just going to be the first part where we start asking about what's going on with each other, and then it's just you talking about your fucking boot case. Boot case? Your boot case, Brayden.
So
I keep all my boots.
And then also on the top row, there is a box. It is a 3DS box. On top of that is this a manual? Yes, it is the manual for the new 3DS. And then on top of that is a small French to English dictionary. Next to it, to the right, there is a small little, like, thing of an atom.
Yeah.
Like, a little, I don't know how to describe it, like a model? Yeah,
model of an item. Item. I can't see.
And behind it is a small toolbox.
And next to that is a small load of $1 million.
So
that's depressing because Trump is our president.
On the top shelf of the bookshelf, there are a bunch of children's books. They are like the really tiny, thin ones that are ranging from like tall to like medium size.
Yeah.
There's also a bunch of big, thick ones in here.
Thick.
And there's also Webster's Dictionary. There's like 3 dictionaries up here. I don't know why.
You gotta have that knowledge.
Okay, the second row has a bunch of like Goosebumps books and like Judy B. Jones.
Oh, Goosebumps, that's the good shit right there.
Yeah, and Magic Treehouse.
Yo!
Got, like a few other like.
You got Bernstein Bears?
No, I don't.
Brayden, the Bernstein Bears though. Come on.
Well, I see the Bernstein Bears book in this like stack right in front of all the Judy B. Jones books.
That means you have it, Brayden.
Is the first half of this? No, that's not Bernstein Bears. What is this? Henry and Mudge? Okay.
What?
Put that back in there. And then there's this book that I got. Okay, and then on the bottom shelf is where I have all my books. On the far left is like...
Can I just say, this is also amazing audio quality, by the way. The echo. Oh, boy. I'm just kidding. Whatever.
So on the bottom row, there's the first, and then the 3rd through 7th Harry Potter books, because I'm currently reading the second one. Mm-hmm. The first 3 books have this big, like, crinkle line in the middle from when you've seen I've read them. And the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th ones are just, like, in perfect, like, mint condition.
Yeah, I haven't read them at all.
Yeah. Like
I haven't watched all the movies, but I've read all the books.
Okay, good. We can improve people.
I guess I'm scared of the movies, because they get really dark. It's, just, like, been scared of reading them, I guess, I suppose.
You know what we need to do?
What?
You need to watch all the Harry Potter books. We can't
yes, I will watch all the books.
Mackenzie hasn't even read any of them, so she needs to be there. Kristen, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Jimmy. I'm not sure.
I doubt Jimmy. He skipped through, like, all of Homestuck. Like, he skips Garood all over Homestuck, and then just, it's like, hey, I read it. It's like, you fucking little shit.
I have a sneaking suspicion that you did.
Yeah. He said he did, but, I don't know. I doubt it. I highly doubt it, actually.
There's Quidditch Throughout the Ages, and then Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
I love lore books that go with the series. You know what I mean? Like the extras. Do you know what I mean, Brain?
Yes.
Yeah, I love them so much. Where like it talks about mechanics in the world of a story, and it's like an extra book you have to go buy. I don't care about the money. I want to read more.
I need the knowledge.
Anyways, you should probably come sit back down here. So
I'm only like halfway through the bookshelf, and a bunch of it is just a bunch of like when I feel scared, when I feel sad books.
Oh, it's just like a bunch of like mental health books?
I guess. And then there's just D-Dan Saves the Day.
What?
I don't know.
D-Dan? Is that, what was it?
Oh, oh my god, it's a giraffe. What is this book? Sorry, I need to look at this.
No, what's the cover? Like, not what the cover, but what's the title of it? What's it? I need to hear it again.
It's D-Dan Saves the Day. It's a picture of a giraffe.
D-Dan Saves the Dance?
The day.
Oh, the day. D-Dance. D-Dan saves the day.
No, D-Dan is in like...
D-Dan, yeah.
D-Dan. Okay, I'm gonna put that back and hopefully never see it.
Put that back and hopefully the Armok will come along and claim it.
And then there's the Wrinkle in Time books. I don't have the third one.
Yo, Wrinkle in Time, that was my
These weird middle school books.
Yeah.
That is
I read on my own time. Braid, I read on my own time because I actually like to read. Unlike some kids I know. Not you, because I know you like to read. But like...
Yeah, I've got like a bookshelf here.
Yeah, I know. It could be hypocritical. Yeah, I have a bookshelf. It's just here to look cool, though. I have it for ironic purposes. I don't like to read at all.
Yeah, that's it. There's like the Two Towers from The Lord of the Rings.
I think
Trevor pillaged The Hobbit, so that's somewhere.
I have The Hobbit, and then I have remember that big book I had? Where it was the full Lord of the Rings saga minus The Hobbit? It was a big book.
Don't know. I feel like I've seen you read it at school before.
Yeah, I definitely read it at school, and I honestly read it so sparingly because of how long it was that I forgot some of the story, and I remembered some of the like, it was very weird. Like, it's, I have problems like that for, like, reading something for so long, and you take breaks from it, and you come back to it, it's like, I think I remember this.
Yeah.
I think. So, I guess that's what's been going on in your life, I suppose. Your bookcase, and your new and improved mousepad that's the size of your laptop.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I didn't ask for this. I wanted a small one like Justin's.
But no!
Moving this thing around is going to be atrocious. Just like, oh, I gotta bring my computer downstairs, just to slap. Here's the mouse pad.
Mousepad first, laptop next. Oh god, that's funny though. Get out of here, Simon. He opened the door again. Whatever. I'll deal with it later. So, oh yeah, last Friday we had a basketball game. Right?
What happened? Yes.
Oh, making sure like you didn't cut out again because Hawaii internet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we had a basketball game last Friday and it was pretty fun. I stayed over at Kristen's for like until the game started.
Oh yeah, I saw the picture she sent of you just covered in pillows.
Yup, that was. They were like, let's make a pillow fort. I was just lounging on the couch because I didn't want to move, and they just starts throwing pillows on me. It's like, I'm okay with this, and then her little brother went in and just like started cuddling with her, like,
Affection.
Human contact. It was fun though. Oh my god, I wish you were there though, because the first time we got there, I was just freaking out.
Why?
I don't know. Brayden, you know how I am. I don't know at all what happened to my body. I flopped onto the couch, and then, they just rolled me off, and I kind of just, flopped onto the ground. I just don't want to move. I'm kidding. It was just, and we just started doing random crap, and then just, it was weird. It was definitely weird, and I laughed a bunch for whatever reason. I have no clue why. So yeah, they also turned the band room into a sweatshop. So there's that.
What? Please tell me more about this.
Oh god, phone's ringing. Bad audio quality.
Okay, quickly, we'll fill the space with dramatic music.
It's muted. Just drop the bass. Okay, I need to get closer to the mic. Hello, everyone. There we go. That's
Hello,
better.
how are you doing today?
How are you doing? That was a very bad. That was very bad.
Video.
That
Today,
was very good.
I'll be eating
God damn.
this piece of chocolate.
Okay, so, anyways, they turned into a sweatshop because order forms for our shirts. So, the band, we had to order shirts or sweatshirts, and then you have nicknames. You have nicknames. This year I'm going as Bane.
Really?
But, yes, of course I'm going as Bane. I'm Bane,
Yes.
Bane. Funny thing about that, the week before, during we were waiting for a basketball game to start, you do, and we just wait in the band room, and, we had Mr. Stein had a spreadsheet for everyone's nicknames, and when he got to mine, he turned around and you want me to call the Duke of Hell?
Oh my god!
No, I'm gonna quickly explain. Because you know how my handwriting is kind of weird sometimes? And
yes.
A weird printed cursive?
Yes.
So I don't complete my A's all the time, so he thought it was a U. He thought it was a U, Brayden, which is Boone. Boone is the Duke of Hell. And so, yeah. Wait, hold up. Go close the door.
Okay, I'll fill this space with silence, so, ladies and gentlemen, I have something I need to tell you. It is very personal to my heart.
Back.
I'm not actually going to tell you.
What? Well, what? I'm gonna listen back to this, right?
It's a secret, Andrew.
Brayden, I'm gonna find out your filthy secrets.
Only I know it.
Anyways, I and the viewers.
It was discussed earlier in this podcast. No, that is the only hint I will give you.
Okay. I'm gonna find out anyways, Brayden. I listened back to this podcast anyways. But no, Brayden, Well, it's your... Oh, God. I'm fine. I gotta drink some coffee real quick.
Okay. I will fill this point in the program with my interpretive dance.
Braden, audio medium. A part of audio medium. Do you not understand? Seriously.
No, I don't.
Take that.
No, I don't want to.
No, you're gonna take it and you're gonna like it. No, but so basically he thought I wrote Boone instead of Bane. And it's like, no, it's Bane. It's like, oh, because he didn't know what Boone was, so we quickly looked it up on Google. It was like, Boone, the Duke of Hell.
I thought he just knew that knowledge, like, offhand. It's like, oh, I didn't know that, Mr. Five.
I was like, I looked at him confused, like, what the fuck? What do you mean? And he's like, come here. And it came over, and sure enough, he'd entered Boone into, Google Translate, Google, and it came up with the
Google
definition.
search engine.
It came up with the definition from dictionary.com, and it's like, Boone. It's like a name for the Duke of Hell, I think. I'm not... You know what? I'm gonna look it up.
Other search engines are available. I should probably mention that before we continue.
Oh, okay, never mind. You know what? No, actually, don't look at Boone.
Why not?
Hell was apparently a very specific one. I looked on Urban Dictionary, and it means a bunch of other stuff, one of which includes taint.
Oh.
Oh, I see it. What does Boone mean? In demonology, Boone is a great Duke of Hell, mighty and strong, who has 30 legions of demons under his command. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I get why, Mr. Stein was kind of antsy about me having Boone as a name.
I mean, how many people know that and just look at it and just be like, why does he have the name of the Duke of Hell on his shirt?
The Great... Well, I think it's a Great Duke of Hell. It's like a title. I'm gonna quickly just look at this. He changes the places of the dead and makes some demons that are under his power to gather power upon those spokers, I think. Boone makes men eloquent and wise and gives true answers to their demands and also richness. He speaks with a comely high voice. Oh god, it is Bane.
He speaks for the trees.
It's the demon version of Bane, it's Boone. The demon version of Bane is Boone. Oh! Braden, you're gonna like this one.
Yes.
Boone is depicted as a three-headed dragon, being his heads like those of a dog, a griffin, and a man. Although according to some grimoires, he has two heads like a dragon and the third like a man. So, Dragon Bane?
Dragon Dog Bane?
Question dog? Question dog?
Quickly deploy the question dog!
He'll ask you, he borks and you are answer the questions of life. All the answers are 42.
Every single last one of them.
Oh my god, I love the idea of the question dog. God damn it. Quickly! Where's the question dog? He got out again. Damn it!
So many people will be confused.
And only a few of them will realize the true answer is 42 to literally every single question he asks. Like, actually all of them.
Just, what's 3 plus 7? 42. He's so wise!
What if that's the dog response to every single time someone gets it right? Whoa. Oh, we genetically engineered that dog to ask questions, but we forgot to give it the right answers. It only knows 42 was the answer.
It only knows one number. 42.
And also it knows 42 in all languages. God dang it, we managed to make a infinilingual dog that understands all languages and can answer all kinds of questions, except all the answers are 42.
I mean, it's not that bad.
I mean,
if you look at it, but so many people are going to be misinformed.
Braden, you're going to be, like, you're that guy who's in the back of, like, the research facility. It's like, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, we came pretty far. Step 2, gotta make a better dog.
Yeah, just make another one.
It's like, that was all of our resources.
It's like the government's gotta, like, give us more money. I mean, we succeeded.
We're not even funded by the government! It's a privately funded organization! We're part of secret society, don't you understand?
What? It's a secret?
It's like a secret society, like the Illuminati.
Zoom out of the building and play the Battle Block.
Or like the Templars. Or like the Templars, for example. Just like...
Oh, I didn't know that they were the Illuminati.
What? The Templars?
Yes.
The Templars are just... They're a separate entity.
It was a joke, Andrew.
I know it's a joke.
You started doing the X-Files song.
It's still... I know it's a joke, I'm still gonna correct you on it. That's not stopping nothing. Well, wait. It is stopping something. Don't worry about it. Meow. That's right.
I am.
What?
Andrew, we've gone full circle.
What?
I'm questioning what is going on with you, Bork.
Yes, full circle.
I am the question dog.
42.
How did you know?
Oh god, I feel like the fleshy dog is gonna be another one of those characters that reappears constantly throughout the podcast. Like, not even this episode specifically, just like a year of doing this podcast. Well, technically it has been a year doing this podcast, because this is 2017! Woo!
Wheat root.
Wee woo, a wee woo. Okay. No, it's not. I'm not counting that. Only our 1 year anniversary is sometime in December or November. I can't remember which one it is.
I want to say it's November.
It's probably November because we recorded another episode in December. So, aha. Anyways.
Or maybe September.
So did we talk about it? Okay, I know we recorded in December. I'm trying to think of like the date, because I'm pretty sure it was before Christmas.
It was.
Okay. Do you want to talk about that? And then we'll go on to talking strats and prop time and all that?
I don't want to talk about it.
You sure? I could talk about my fine wines.
Well, yeah, that was more of a joke, Andrew. Yes, talk about your...
Okay. Okay, so... Christmas Day, it was actually a very good Christmas. Like, I got Pokemon Sun, and I got Triforce Heroes. So that was fun.
Wait, didn't we already talk about this?
No, we talked about it, like, before, but now we're on a podcast. I don't think.
I'm having deja vu. Quickly, load up the second episode.
Okay, I'm quickly looking up, because I basically tried to upload, for those of you wondering, when we record these, I try to render it as soon as, like, we're done with it, and then I put it up afterwards, right? And so
okay.
I always try to make it either the day of or the day before. So let's see.
We are number one, but it's poorly recreated in 3D CGI.
It was uploaded December 22nd. So no, we did not talk about this on the podcast. It was 3 days before Christmas. And also, no, the reason why is because I told you about this in the Spurb chat.
Did you? What were we doing then?
I don't know. I just it's like, hey, Christmas, woo, 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 woo. What'd you guys do? Oh, we did this, woo, woo, woo. I think that's what it was.
That was the gist of the conversation.
Anyways, I got Pokemon Sun and Moon. I now have a Kirby plushie, which is awesome. And yeah, what about you, Brayden?
What did I get for Christmas?
Yeah. I was thinking, how was it? Like, I had a good Christmas. I got stuff I liked. Yeah.
It was good, I guess. It felt like a normal day, just I got something.
That's cool.
That's literally it.
Okay. I'm going to talk about New Year's.
Oh.
I could talk about my fine wines. So... basically what happened was, we went to my granddad's, right? We went up to my granddad's up in Seattle. We went up there, and we had a grand old time. And, like, before a little bit after we got there, my granddad asked me if it's okay, because, like, we were, like, saying during dinner, we're gonna have, like, alcohol and stuff at the dinner table. Do you want to have some? And I was like, it's like my mom, my parents were perfectly fine with it. And I was just like, do I? I don't know. And then it's like, we eventually agreed. It's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then when dinner came along, I had several fine wines. Technically, not I had hard cider, champagne.
Champagne.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I actually really liked it. And then, like, so there's a special kind of wine called a port, and it's like it's pretty, like, it's very strong wine, and like it's very strong and it's like fancy, and I think it was home brewed, not by my parents, but I think by my aunt, my grandma's sister. I think. I'm not sure. Anyways, we got it, and I'm still not entirely sure how to drink wine because I'm still kind of new to it, so I kind of just downed it in one shot, and everyone around the table started laughing hysterically because I think it was because my granddad said since it was a bit strong, you want to drink it fast. I took it too literally. He meant like fast sips. I went just like just one go, and then we just started laughing. I didn't do that for the other glasses, but I did that for that. So, and then I had another drink where I had the same thing again. It's like a really tiny glass too, like a really really tiny glass. And then the second time around, I did proper sips. And, God damn it!
Proper wine etiquette.
Yeah, proper. Oh yeah, French teachers teachings on the wine culture in France, which is an actual thing, by the way. This time, I'm not gonna say the name. I'm not gonna say the name of the teacher, but she. God damn it! Just edit that out. Put in static. Put in like a tiny bit of static when you said it. And yeah.
Or just put like John Cena in that point. Just really loud.
No, I'm not gonna do that. That's too much editing work. Too much editing work. It's literally just cut and paste. But whatever. I'm lazy. If you guys can't tell all. Anyways, by the way, like in this French class, in French 1, you actually spend a couple weeks learning about wine. How to keep it, what glasses certain types of wine go into, what foods it commonly goes with. Like,
yeah, I completely forgot about all that stuff.
I remember it still, Brayden. I still remember.
I look at Arcana's picture and just his black eyes, just like, I didn't want to, but the knowledge has stuck with me.
What black eyes?
In your
my icon where it's like just I've seen it.
I've seen things, man.
I've seen them, man. You don't want to know.
It's all about wine etiquette. It's horrible.
Swishing it in your mouth.
Swish and flick.
Swish, oh god. Oh no, not swish and flick. Oh no.
We're opening up that can of beans now? Let's do it.
Yep, can of worms and beans. There's many worms and beans. Hey,
wasn't there a can of beans we weren't opening at some point?
It's Papa Joe's. It's Papa Joe's can of bean worms. Get them while they're hot. Bean worms. They're bean-shaped worms. Or beans stuffed with worms. Or worms stuffed with beans.
I remember at some point it was like, Brayden, we're not opening that can of beans. And I'm like, why not?
Oh,
and I forget what can of beans it was.
I forgot what kind of beans it was. You forgot the type of beans?
Yes, I need to know the label.
Were they baked beans?
I don't
Garbanzo
know.
beans? Green beans?
If I knew, we would be opening that can right now to a lot of Andrews saying, oh no, oh why are we doing this? But
it's accurate. That is very accurate.
Don't remember where. I'm probably gonna I'm looking it up right now.
Brayden, we didn't talk about it at all on the podcast. Like,
not on the podcast, but
yeah, but dude, the podcast, like, we only have 3 episodes, and this is the only instance in which anyone's heard your voice that's, like, not our friend group.
Oh.
Like, I have not recorded anything with you besides this podcast. Is what I made.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I meant I'm going through our regular chat.
You're gonna be scrolling for a while. You know that, right? Like.
Yeah, I've already gone past the B movie, but in binary.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm making good progress.
I doubt it. You're probably gonna have to go back to last year, but Oh, you hate me now, don't you?
Nah, it's fine.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
How's scrolling going, Brayden?
It's not fun.
Okay, just stop.
I'm sorry, I gotta keep going.
Stop going. It's not worth it, man. Oh,
I
sick.
can't stop,
Someone just added
Andrew.
me to Oh, sick. I just checked DeviantArt in the time that you were doing this. And someone else watched me. Hobbity who? Oh, it's that person. Okay, then I'm just gonna ignore that.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything here.
Okay, yeah. Well,
It's time to check a different chat.
No! The trail's gone cold, Brayden. Just live with it.
No.
The trail's cold.
I'm a hunter. I will find it.
The trail's long dead, Brayden. Stupid corgi. Hey! References.
So literally nobody but Kristen would get that reference.
Hey! She listens to this podcast. Hey!
Lemons.
Hey, lemons, indeed. Okay, do you want to go to Talking Strats?
Might as well. I don't exactly have many games to talk about.
It's Talking Strats! I'm trying to think of what to do for the intro to that. Like, the transition segment. Should I just, like, fucking yell Talking I can't even say
Might as well.
Well, we already did it, so... Do you want to go first, or me?
Like I said, I don't exactly have many games to talk
Right,
about.
I should listen to the podcast. Okay. So... What games have I played, actually? I think Cataclysm. I played a bit of...
Oh no, not Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead.
Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, because I got back into watching it, and there's this guy I'm watching who's really good, and he's like doing an RP with this guy named Elliot Wood, who's a convict, and he finally got out after like 5 episodes. The first 5 episodes are like, okay, for those of you who don't know, Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is basically an ASCII survival game in which the world has completely been screwed over in every possible way. Basically, every apocalypse scenario you can think of has happened. There's transdimensional beings, zombies, crazy lab experiments gone wrong, robot rampages, sandworms, all kinds of shit. And basically, it's basically like see how long you can survive. There's an intuitive, like, vehicle making, like, thing you can do.
Yeah.
And like you can take a shopping cart and then add like an engine and wheels to it and then like ride around on it.
Can you?
Yeah, because technically it's a vehicle.
Yeah, I never got that far in the game. I remember it was either repairing the car or finding a car that was in perfect condition. I just jumped in and was like, drive!
Drive it straight into a hospital?
I think so. And then I went in the hospital and probably died.
Yeah, because the hospital, like, holy shit, the stuff you find in hospitals. The zombies are like Left 4 Dead zombies, and they're really, really scary. Like shocker zombies, for example, that can paralyze you. Like, they shoot lightning and they paralyze you, Brayden. And there are shocker brutes, which... you combine a tank with a shocker zombie, they paralyze you, and then they just beat you to death. Like, actually, factually beat you to a pulp. And also, like, this guy, basically, he was playing Cataclysm, and one of the starting scenarios you could do is prison. So you, like, start off in a prison, and you have to break out. Which can be very hard because there's lots of zombies everywhere, and you have to deal with, like, security bots and stuff like that, right? And it actually took him 5 episodes for him to finally break free of the prison.
5 episodes?
Yes, 5 episodes, because it is that difficult. Or, like, sometimes it's not that difficult. Like, of course, it's always, like, not always gonna be that difficult.
1 second, Andrew. I hear somebody knocking on my door.
Oh no, it might be the man in the tan
my
jacket.
Mom.
It might be the man in the tan jacket, Braden.
Quickly, cover me. I'll be back.
I can't. I'm all the way across the ocean.
Just cover while I'm gone. Just talk or something.
Oh, but he muted himself. Lasai, Braden. Lasai. Okay, well, it's just you and me yet again. Anyways, I was talking. So it basically so in Cataclysm, it's a Stark scenario, and you can choose where you want to go. For example, you can start off in a school. It's like start out, like there's Stark scenarios. So like there's a fisherman one where you're like at a lake and you're fishing, and then the apocalypse basically happened, and you heard zombies. So it was pretty cool. And there's like stuff we could start off in a school, and I'm gonna wait for Brayden to come back to tell you more. But there is one specific one that I want to talk about, which is there's a scenario we get to start off in a school, and it was in a very long run, but that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Basically, what happened? In Cataclysm, it's very in depth with most proper roguelike games, like NetHack, Tor Fortress, Cataclysm. It's very in depth. You have to take care of like your morale, and you can get cool CBMs, which are like bionics, which are cool stuff. You can get like magnetized items towards you. There's like a furnace you can like get installed and stuff, where you like eat organic material and it creates power for yourself, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, I've been doing that.
Please tell me more.
Were you okay? How long were you listening?
For when it's like, I'm gonna wait for Brayden to come back to tell you about the school, and I was just
Brayden,
like, wait, I'll write this out and see where this goes.
Okay, so I told you.
First of all, I got a question. A furnace? How do you install a furnace into yourself? How do you do that?
Like, with CBMs, there has to be a power source, and so it's like one of the CBMs you install. It's like surgically installed, Brayden.
Oh.
Yeah, like, you surgically install a furnace, and you can turn it on or off, and when it's on, whatever organic material you put in will be, like, fed in, and it will generate power.
Okay.
So you can, for example...
Put zombie arms in there?
Huh? Yeah.
Put zombie arms
basically, yeah. Or actually, eat a 2x4.
Oh.
Like that, yes. You literally can just shove a whole 2x4, just...
I mean, you probably had to cut it up, but...
No, in the game, you don't even cut up, you just eat 2x4, yes. Eat power gained.
Yes. Just I imagine it in all caps, just eat 2x4, yes.
When it's case 7 instead of Y or N, why? Yee! Okay, so basically, Brayden, what happened was, I picked a school scenario, right? And I decided I was gonna be a janitor. A janitor in the zombie apocalypse, Brayden. I'm gonna clean up the mess around here.
Needs to be clean.
So yeah, I started off as a school janitor, and then I put up my skill in melee, I think it was, so unarmed combat, which was stupid because I could have just used my fucking mop.
Yeah.
Beat people with it, but I didn't think that through because I'm an idiot. So I went through, I killed a kid, killed more kids, and then I
always hated the children that went here.
Okay, I should clarify, zombie children. They were Zambinos. Zambino babies. They were... they were dangerous. I had to get rid of them. Anyways, I accidentally walked into a classroom. Guess what? Brayden?
Was it filled with children?
Yes, it was filled with children and a teacher. They all came, I basically went in, peeked inside, they saw me, quickly backed out, closed the door, and I just start hearing whoomp, just as they're bashing on the door to get back. It's imagine, I did... Okay, nope. It was pretty intense. And then, I think some zombies from outside Or, like, I think I went up a ways to, like, try to get out of the school, but some zombies saw me through the window. They broke through the window and started chasing me. And then I started running away. But then the zombie children broke out of the classroom. And so I started running away outside of the school. And I have, like, 50-some kids, like, Zambino kids just chasing me. I'm saying, no, I don't want to get eaten. And I got eaten. So, rip. I didn't get away. I tried to, like, bash a few of them, like, just, like, hit a few of them. No, they fucking surrounded me and ate my limbs.
That's why you never turn back in a zombie apocalypse. You just keep running.
I should have kept running, Braden, but I'm a janitor. Gotta
you
clean
couldn't
up the
go
mess around
fast.
here. Gotta clean up the mess, Braden. Also, remember way back when I told you that heroin was a thing in Enter the Gungeon?
No.
Oh, I thought I did. No, I was playing Enter the Gungeon.
No.
So, Enter the Gungeon, it's another roguelike thing. One of the cool things is when you beat a boss, you get special currency, and when you fail to run, you can buy more items that will appear in the Gungeon. And
will appear when you enter the Gungeon?
Yeah. It's, you go back, like, you open a chest, you might find one of the new items you bought, or, like, the shopsman, like, one of the merchants will be selling them, right? Yeah. So, I found one, it's heroin, you know, like the drug, the really, really bad drug. I found it, and I finally got enough money to buy it, so I bought it. I quickly looked, because it doesn't, you have to actually find it in the Gungeon to, like, know what it does.
Yeah.
Right? But it still has, like, it's grayed out. So you can still see what it is. But it's, like, grayed out, so you can't read,
points at it?
Yeah, so, like, I have a few, like, heroin, for example, that are, like, grayed out. Like, I know what it is, because I remember, like, buying it, so I know what it is. I just don't know what it does. I found out it's a gun.
What?
It's a gun.
What?
It's a gun, Braden.
Why?
I don't know.
How?
It's like a black, the stuff, they think it's not like a fucking needle, Braden. There actually is a needle. It's called a plunger. But, like, there actually is a needle filled with green liquid and it shoots out poison, but that's...
How big is the needle?
Huge.
Oh.
Like, absolute, like, you have to hold it with two hands, Braden.
How do you reload it? Like,
you don't reload it. You don't reload it, because, like, there are certain weapons you don't reload at all. You just have to find, like, an ammo box, and it just auto-reloads that.
Okay.
But anyways, so, like, I think the heroin thing, it looked kind of like a gun of some sort when I bought it. It looked kind of weird. So I found it's like, oh, it actually is a gun. What do you know? So, I can't wait to find that in the Gungeon, because I still haven't found it yet. So, yeah. I've also been playing some Nuclear Throne, which has been very fun. I need to tell you about a certain character in Nuclear Throne, though. So, in Nuclear Throne, it's basically another roguelike, because, oh god, I like my roguelikes. Hoo boy! Basically, there's, like, characters, and each character has a special right-click ability. Like, for example, there's one called Fish, who just, like, rolls around. Like, dodge rolls, essentially. Doesn't actually dodge bullets, but it's just for dodging bullets. If that make any sense, did it?
No, it did not.
No, well, like, so, when you dodge... Hold up. There we go. When you dodge, basically what happens is, you don't dodge through the bullets like you do in Enter the Gungeon. You just, like, speedily run away.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about this. Everyone? There we go. Like, you kind of just roll away. And there are other ones, like, there's a guy named Crystal who, like, deflects bullets. Right?
Yeah.
And they all have special quirks to them. Like, certain ones are more, like, less inaccurate and stuff like that. Gain more XP, gain less XP. Or RADs, as they're called, because it's, like, radiation. It's, like, and when you level up, you get, like, a mutation that, like, buffs you. Right?
Yeah.
I finally unlocked a character. I finally unlocked a new character called Chicken. Now, there are two things you can do. One, his right click is he throws his weapon. Like, he throws his weapon and it does good damage, right?
Yeah.
And, like, you can get, there are upgrades for all the abilities, like, as a mutation. So, like, Melting, which is, like, a really weak character, but, like, he can cause corpses to explode. his upgrade is like he can make a bigger explosion, or a fish who dodge rolls around. Instead, it's like a water boost. So you just like are spewing water out as you just like fly all over the map and shoot people, right?
Yeah.
Chicken, when you throw it, it can pierce, right?
Oh.
The other thing is he's hard to kill. You wanna know why he's hard to kill, Brayden?
Does he move really fast?
No. Oh, no. He's hard to kill because when he reaches 0, his head gets lopped off, and you run around with his body.
Oh.
And if he gets healed, you're back up to like the head pops back on, and you're still alive.
Oh.
Do you get where I'm going with this?
Yes.
So like, basically what happens is like his head gets dropped, but your body can still like fire and stuff. And so like basically it's like a red health bar, right? And when it goes down, it's black. Basically, it's grayed out, and as it's grayed out, it's like a duration. So within that time limit, if you heal yourself, like you're healed, and like you can continue on.
Yeah.
And I like it because it's a small reference to like it's like a chicken running around with no head. You know, you're not saying.
Yes.
So yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk about that because I thought it was very funny because I was kind of confused. What's going on here? Why am I not dead yet? And I realized, oh wait, they're being clever with their game mechanics. Good on you, game developers. Good on you. So yeah, I think it's time we talk about a game, possibly.
I can't think of any games. That's the problem.
Quickly think. Because surely there's been a game you've played recently.
Well, yeah, I played Minecraft with Brody and his friends.
Okay, well, we all know about Minecraft.
Yeah.
What you do in Minecraft?
Well, we were playing on, like, you know the Lightfall mod pack?
Oh, I see. So you just
except the problem is, Brody was completely against going to a different mod pack because Blightfall, the whole premise behind it is like the world is covered in taint, and basically the server had it to the point where the taint was outside of this 4,000 by 4,000 block area. So it was basically the whole Blightfall aspect of the mod pack was gone. It was just the mods inside of it, and Brody was like, "No, I want to stay on this one." It's like, Brody, we could find a mod pack that's better with more mods. Because Blightfall is...
more mods.
Yeah, and he's just like, no, I want to stay with this one. It's like...
Because Brody is sunburned.
Sunburned?
Stubborn. I tried to say stubborn, that says sunburned.
It was like, how would you even know that? He's not, though. I'm pretty sure he's...
Go check.
And he's not here.
Okay, never mind. If he was
I
here,
don't
you
want
checked?
to either. No.
Okay, making sure. Because you did just take a ruler to your bookcase earlier. Making sure.
That was for purely scientific reasons, Andrew.
And comedy.
Yes.
Very, very loose comedy, but comedy nonetheless.
It had a grain of comedy in there.
Guys, that's smidgen.
A grain of truth.
Yeah, grain of truth. Alright, I guess it's time for the news, Japes.
Yeah, I don't have any articles, so I hope you get some.
The Huffington Post.
The Huffington Post.
Or no, okay, just let you look up weird news. Huffington Post is what we've been going for the weird news.
Why don't we just talk about the regular news?
No one wants to hear about the regular news.
That's what the government wants you to think.
Brayden, I found a new one.
What?
Okay, so I found two. Puppy swallows 14 centimeter long spoon like spaghetti, and vets have to operate to remove it.
What?
Puppy swallows 14 centimeter long spoon like spaghetti, and vets have to operate. I don't know.
How do you swallow a spoon?
No, well, not even a spoon. Like spaghetti. What does that mean? Does he slurp
I guess
it up?
Just like, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna read that one.
What
and
kind
then
of dog is it?
So, the other one I found.
No, Andrew, I want to know what kind of dog is this.
I know, but the other one is supermarket invents most ridiculous risotto ever, and his name is even worse. Okay. I got
Isn't
that
risotto a type of spaghetti?
It's a type of pasta, yes. Not all pasta
Why
spaghetti.
is everything, like, pasta related? Slurps up the spoon like spaghetti. We've invented a new type of risotto. Or however you pronounce it. I've drawn a blank in the 5 seconds.
Puppy causes a stir when it swallowed a teaspoon more than 14 centimeters long. Theodore had just finished his lunch when he snatched a spoon from the kitchen worktop. The 4-month-old Labrador, it's a Labrador, owner watched as he swallowed it down like spaghetti. Vets had to anesthetize the puppy so that the spoon could be removed. Researcher David Martin said, "We often see pets that owners believe have swallowed something they shouldn't have. Often the things they swallow will pass through without causing a problem. However, this is not always the case." And then there's an X-ray. Ooh. Quite how Theodore managed to swallow the spoon is beyond belief. There was no way he was going to pass through all the loops of his bowel, and to leave it was not an option. It took a while to find the spoon as Theodore had just eaten, but eventually it was found, and we carefully maneuvered it out. The operation was carried out at Bridge Veterinary Practice Limited in Norwich, Norfolk, following an X-ray. David passed a gastroscope camera down through Theodore's mouth to locate the spoon. Further instruments were then used to retrieve the item. Theodore suffered no lasting damage from his ordeal and was running as normal just 30 minutes after the procedure. A dog ate a spoon. How?
No, it's not how, it's why. Because how
They're dogs,
is obvious.
Brayden, it's
Why?
It's a dog. Maybe it had some... Actually, it looks like it has some food on it, but I'm not sure if that's food.
It ate it ate its food, and then looked up at the counter and was like, I'm gonna eat that too.
Might as well, I'm kind of hungry.
Just why? I wonder if the dog, like, saw food on the spoon and then, like, tried to lick it off, but then, like, ate it instead.
Here's the image of the spoon. I'm not sure if the green stuff is actually...
Well, it probably just came out of the dog. Oh, that looks like wasabi.
It also ate wasabi! Okay, so... Like, fucking dogs are dumb sometimes, I swear to God. Alright, the next one. Supermarket invents most ridiculous risotto ever, and its name is even worse. Waitrose.
Waitrose?
Oh, well...
Waitrose!
Well, this is upsetting. Waitrose has put some celeriac and mushrooms in a dish and called it risotto. You probably love risotto. It's a classic, a silky smooth northern Italian dish built on butter, onions, and good stock. You can always tell
risotto.
Yeah. It's pretty good, actually. You can always tell an Italian restaurant's authenticity by ordering risotto. They'll often have it on the menu in Milanese. It's all deep and fragrant with saffron with a Venetian al nero, jet black with cuttlefish ink. Ooh, yes.
Cuttlefish?
Cuttlefish, yes. The key is cooking the rice, isn't it? The key.
You know we've got the
Brayden.
best news here for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Brayden, the key. It is in the article. It says the key. The key is cooking, isn't it?
The key is cooking the rice, isn't it?
That's what it says. It actually says the key.
Why?
The key. It's the key. The key to cook the rice.
Lemons.
Okay, that's actually probably very racist, I'm sorry. And yet, Waitrose has decided that rice isn't required anymore. The supermarket has taken to replace carbs with vegetables trend to new heights.
Wait, 1 second. Are they, when you continued, it sounded like you said, but hey, we're gonna continue doing it anyways.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, this sounds slightly racist, but hey, we're gonna continue doing it anyways.
Okay, Brayden?
Yes.
Yes, Waitrose has launched something called Riceless Risotto. The company has named it Mashoto.
What?
Mashoto. Brayden. Mashoto. It's a risotto because they put
Oh, mushrooms in it?
Yeah, a bit of an odd name, no? At supermarket first, Mashoto is launching as part of a new low-calorie ready meal range, Waitrose said in a statement. Ready meal buyer Nicola Wall said the particular dish Using vegetables as carb alternative is a trend we've seen grow over the last year, and as popular continues to grow, we're really excited about launching rice risotto. Risotto, we really can't go over the name. Neither can I, actually. That's just... it's stupid. It's made with caloric rice, cooked down in a cheesy sauce, on top of sliced roasted mushrooms and steamed kale. Of course there's kale. It is.
Only hipsters eat kale, Andrew.
Dude, like, I was listening to a optional podcast, and they talk about, like, how in LA, it's like they put kale in literally everything, and it's like the new superfruit. Or superfood, rather.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not a fruit, it's a vegetable, Andrew.
Well, we're gonna get an argument about tomato, eh?
Yeah, we are, Andrew, because scientifically a tomato is a fruit.
I know, I agree with that. I am a man of science.
No, Andrew, you're supposed to not agree with it, and we're supposed to fight over it. We're supposed to fight over it.
By the way, I'm also gonna read more of it because there's more.
Oh. But wait, there's more.
That sentence. I'm gonna read more of it because there's more. No shit, there's more, Andrew. God damn. Anyways, we spotted Railroad's latest concoction on Facebook, where people were expressing some puzzlement over the idea. Sharon Kemp has apparently tried a Mizona and said it tastes like the death of hope and love. It tastes like the death of hope and love. Is it? Wow.
You need to put that in the chat. Just put, and he tasted it, and he said it was the death of hope and love.
I'm putting it right here in the chat. It tastes like the death of hope and love. Okay,
why?
I don't know. Wow, that's a comment if I've ever seen one. It gets better, Brayden.
Oh.
Margaret Marshall wrote, rice is risotto, that's like potato-less chips. Do you think they can make it like shiitake mushrooms and then they call it shitoto? But the shit is like bleeped out because, shit.
Yeah.
Nick Tompkins commented, looks and sound disgusting. Fish and chips tonight. I noticed that they're advertising frozen quinoa in Iceland. What is happening in the world? And Alison Berg added on Twitter, Mashono, seriously, what is the world coming to? There are plenty of comments about the triviality of the name. It just doesn't make sense. People appear genuinely concerned about the state of the world as a direct result of White Rose's latest foray into carbs masquerading as veg.
Just the weight of the world rests on this man in the name of his new dish.
It's like this new company. Of course, it's like a corporate company that came up with this crap. Like, seriously. And now Simon's in here with me. Hello, Simon. How's it going? They keep opening the door, Brayden.
They keep coming in.
Like, seriously, for those who don't know, like, I have several cats, and the litter box is in the room in which in which the computer's in, and so they have to get through the door, and they have to come into the room and go about their business, as it were. And so,
as it were, sir.
Yeah, as you were, sir. Not as it were. You scrub. It's been too long since you've been a marketing man, Brayden.
It was a joke, Andrew.
I know. It better be, man. Otherwise, it's been too long since you've
been
a marketing man.
It's been like
a year.
I mean, like 3 days would be too much, Andrew. But
True.
This is like
almost a year.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, they have to come through here, and my cats have learned to open. Yep. Well, speaking of the devil, Simon just opened the door to get out. Are you gonna leave, huh? You're gonna leave?
You're leaving?
Get out of here.
My turn.
Hold up, I'm gonna quickly leave.
Now, while Andrew is gone,
I'm back, you son of a No, but Brayden, you don't understand. So, like, my parents get... I'm not gonna lie, but, like, my mom gets mad at me for, the cat's open, don't keep the door closed all the way, because then the cats can't go in. No, they can! I've seen it! They do, and they will! There's nothing stopping them unless you barricade it. Like, that's the only way to physically stop them from coming in the room. You have to actually barricade the door. Alright. Let's go to prompt time, I guess. Wait, Brayden? Brayden! Brayden, you cut out again. You got to join, come back. Or leave and come back, I'd rather. Brayden! Brayden! Yep, looks like Brayden left. Brayden, get back! Come on, man. I need you. What's a podcast with no co-host? I need a co-host, Brayden. Just gonna, Brayden, I'm gonna randomly add someone to the call. Don't worry, everything's gonna be just fine.
And that was the internet actually cutting out.
Oh yeah, for sure. I heard that. Yeah.
It wasn't even a the Hawaii internet blip. It was literally the internet stopped and then restarted.
Oh, wow. I thought you left, I thought it was one of those things where, I need to come back, Brayden, and so I was, threatening to just add a random person to the call. I need a co-host.
Who would you even add? Because Kristen would... I'm not sure what she's doing. Is she even online? No.
Nope, she's not even online. I could just add a random person. Bobbly boo.
The other person you wouldn't even be able to add anybody, because everybody else is just kind of doing their own thing, apparently.
I can add them! I'm not going to. That'd be stupid. Simon!
Quickly, guest for today. Just yank them off the Discord. It's just I imagine Jimmy just, what's going on here? It's you're in a podcast now.
Welcome to a podcast. Okay, bye. No, it'd be welcome to a podcast. Talk about your stuff. Oh, yeah, hey, my name's Jimmy. Okay, bye. Just kick them from the call.
Wow.
Okay. No, I don't think I don't know. Anyways, prompt time. So,
are we going to discuss the changes that we are going to do this so it doesn't run for 3 years?
Yes. We're making some slight changes to the prompt time. So, we're going to do prompt time every episode, I've decided. Every episode we're going to do prompt time. However, I'm not going to write every episode. Because, believe it or not, I do have the stories for Granny Mafioso and Draconic Park from the last 2 episodes. I do have those written out in any Google Docs, and I can actually, if you guys want, let me know, and I can put them in the description of the, You guys can actually go check them out and see how badly I write stories. So we've decided that, okay, every every other episode or 2 episodes or something like that, we'll actually sit down and properly write a story. But for now, Bray and I have come to the conclusion that we talk a lot about the prompts, and we don't. And then when we write about it, it just kind of gets lost. So. Yeah,
it takes 3 miles to write. The stories go on for 3 miles, and it's we gotta stop it here, man.
3 miles.
Yes.
It takes 3 miles to write a story. You don't even know it's hard.
Yeah, man. It's
really
hard.
So, on the D&D chat, where I'm gonna quickly... So, we're gonna pick from these because Kristen sent them in, so might as well, right?
Yes. I gotta... Give me a second.
Yeah, just look through... Read them out. How about you read them out?
I read them out this morning, I think.
Read them out again. That's not reading, Brayden. That's you going gibberish.
Oh, you're in a gang of superheroes, but you're the only one who can't fly. I just realized this is literally like Carcat with everybody else.
Right about typical day. You have a special backpack that supplies you with everything you may need for the day. One morning, while preparing for your day, you take a peek in the backpack and think, well, this is going to be an interesting day.
You see the head of your enemy.
Oh, you see a sword and shield.
It's like, oh.
Oh, no. As a kid, you made a time travel passport as a joke for if your future self ever tried to contact you. You have forgotten all about it until today, when you received an email with it as a subject line. Bees.
No!
Oh, no!
Oh my god, Andrew.
What?
It's been decided. We're discussing this thing that happened to me like 3 days ago.
Oh, we're not going to do prompt time?
It's going to be sidetracked because you need to know about this.
Oh,
you will get a kick out of this.
No prompt time for this episode. Sorry, guys. No prompt time.
It's not going to take that long. It's a short story.
Yeah, short story by Tales of Dragon standards, or short story by actual short story standards?
Andrew, this isn't going to be like full light player blown story where it's like I'm going to go on for 3 miles.
Story.
Okay, so a couple days ago, my mom, where I was playing a game, and my mom knocked on the door, and she's like, "Hey, Brayden, I got you this stuff for your acne." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then she brought me over to the bathroom, and she opened up the medicine cabinet, and she was like, "Here it is. It's wasp venom." It is a thing of wasp venom. And she's like, "Oh, you just gotta put it on your face and it'll get rid of the acne." And I'm like, "Mom,
you gotta rub it on, you know?
It's wasp venom." It's like, why?
Hey, son.
And she's like, "Don't worry, I've got my own thing. It's snail slime." It's like, where are you getting these from?
Your mom is secretly like some kind of insect insect liquids collector. Insect fluid extractor, I guess.
I don't know, she got it from some weird company from TV, probably.
Oh my god, yes! But on this very not totally safe wasp venom. Totally won't give you the hives.
The waves.
What if it's Bane in his marketing campaign? His marketing campaign of various liquid fluids, or insect fluids. Liquid fluids. Liquid fluids, Brayden.
Yes, only the finest liquid fluids are allowed in my potion shop. It's like, what kind of other fluids are there?
Liquid?
There's always solid fluids. It's
like, Bane, no.
It's like cats. They're a solid, but they're a liquid at the same time.
I got cat fluids, bee fluid.
It's a literal cat, Andrew.
It's just a literal cat in a bottle.
Yeah, because have you ever seen those pictures where it's like cats, like they lay in those bowls of weird varying sizes, and they just fill it up, and it's like, the cats, they're solid, but then they're liquid at the same time.
I can't get that. I now can't get the image on my head of just Bane just running this liquid store of various extracts and weird shit. Like, yes, would you like some bee liquid? Bane, is that all you have? Wasp venom?
It's like, no, Bane, I don't want any of this. It's like, well, I have this secret. I keep it in the back. It just brings out a jar just filled with cats.
This will tell you straight for your acne.
It's like, Bane, these are cats.
Like, those are living, breathing cats. Yes, but they're also liquid. Yeah. They're alive in there.
Bane, get them out.
It's like, oh, you got to pay for it, though. It's like,
they're 5 gold coins a pop.
One extract of cat for 45 coins. What do you got, Sonny?
I've got a bunch of pennies and a nickel.
This is Merchant Bane. God dang it, Merchant Bane. You and your various wares of varying degrees of usefulness and practicalities. Okay, screw prop time. I actually like the idea of Merchant Bane and him selling various objects.
Sorry, Kristen, for finding all of those props, but it's been overruled.
I almost said next year. Next episode, we'll do. Next year, we'll do a prompt. Oh my god, Merchant Bane. Can you just imagine Bane wearing a smock, like an apron, and it's like, yes, welcome to my store of liquid. Many liquids as far as the eye can see.
It's like, I feel like you need to be a DM, and it would be like, we have, everybody would make a character.
I haven't told you, have I? So I was talking about, what would happen if I was a DM, and, if we just watch one to Village and everyone is Bane.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, you have everybody else, we, make these characters or something, but then they're altered, so then I'm not gonna go down that line. We'll discuss that later, probably never. So that everybody goes in and they have some magically altered thing, so then we're not just regular us. And it's just like, we gotta go to one of the merchant shops, and it's just like, okay,
I'm Bane.
that one. It's like, oh my god.
It's like, oh yeah, it's like, hi Bane, got any good potions, like health potions? Like, yes. Slaps like a jar of honey on the counter. Just like, yeah, I got some health potions. Anything else? I got this. It's jars of honey with like scribbled on health, mana, stamina.
Yeah, just like of various different colors, and some of them have like weird chunks in the middle of it.
Yeah, just but they're all honey. He gets all of it from bees he keeps in the back. It's like, it is actually all honey, but it's just from various different bees, like from a forestry mod in Minecraft.
Yeah.
It's just, but they're just jars of, these are all jars of honey. No. Well, yes, but...
They do different things.
But they do different things. This one makes you invisible, this one makes you 10 times larger, this one gives you muscles, this one
instantly kills you.
Yeah. Do you want
I'll
this
give
one?
you a free try. I'll give you a free sample on the house.
Free simple, very honey you want. It's like what was it? I'll take the suicide. I'll take the cyanide honey, please.
Universe anymore.
I'll take the cyanide honey, please.
Oh, good choice.
And it's like, no, it's like, okay, so you're just selling us various magic honeys. Yep. It's like, you got news about this town? Well, I heard the Elder has some, quests that he'd be willing to hand out for you. It's like, okay, thanks. It's like, where's the, it's like, oh, there's, like, the temple, I think that's where the Elder is. Let's go. Do. Walks in. Hello there, I'm Elder Bane. It's like, what is this town? It's like, I have a quest for you. Go get the magic golden bee in the mountains. What? It's like, everyone's just like, what? It's just like, yeah, I'll give you some gold and XP for it. It's like, oh, okay. Gets the magic golden bee, comes back, and it's like, oh yes, thank you. Now our plan can come to fruition in Bane Town. Wait, is that the name of this town? Yup. Everyone here is Bane. It's like, I wonder why Andrew gave them all the same voice. They're all Bane.
Just literally the whole universe is Bane, but depending on where you go on the planet, it's like different time zones. So like there's future and like even farther in the past. So then it's just like the whole plot is like you have to fight what were they, the Jokulidars?
Oh god, the Jokulidars. But Brain, they can't be like you'd only have to fight one though, because they can't be within each other within 150 yard radius.
Well, then there'd be like a couple of them in each area.
Brandon, you don't understand. They explode, and then they explode into seeds. Those seeds grow into more Jokulidars, which then explode.
I don't know. There's like a final boss in each area? Never mind, because then there'd just be more of them. Literally, you would kill it, and you would doom that area to eternal suffering.
Brandon, the only way you can kill a Jokulidar is through a Bane strike.
Oh no.
You want to know what a Bane strike is?
I do know what a Bane strike is.
For those of you who don't know, a Bane strike is when Bane jumps out of a plane about 100 feet above the air and basically elbow drops the planet. It sounds out a shockwave, killing all Jokulidars on the planet. Just completely Armageddon for Jokulidars specifically. And about a 10-mile radius of land is destroyed as well.
It's like the World Sandwich Wrestling?
Oh,
what is it?
The World Sandwich Wrestling. The World Sandwich Wrestling League.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was something else. Anyways, enough with these references.
I need to do that just the first day back. It's just like, they have sandwiches and just run over and just elbow drop the first sandwich I
meet up with you, hug you, whatever. It's like, hey, Brayden, guess what? And I just like walk away and reveal like a sandwich on a table. You know what to do.
It's like that dream I had where it was a while back. I don't know why, but it was like we were in some kind of prison or something, and everybody was having like sandwiches and like spaghetti, I want to say. The only reason I say that is because there was red sauce involved, but that was just ketchup. Never mind. It was just ketchup from the sandwiches.
Oh I see.
And I went up and I just elbow dropped Darius' sandwich, and then I just got like ketchup all over my sweatshirt sleeve, and I was like, oh man, I should have thought this through.
Okay, you crazy man.
Just remember, all of my dreams come from experiences that I've had in life.
Oh, like the Mega Man dream you had with your brother and... like, where you went to that one room and it suddenly became like a Mega Man boss fight?
Oh, yeah.
that was a strange one.
Well, yeah, but it's like...
I like how I was saying it like I was there. Stuff. I like how I was saying it like I was there. I think I was actually in your dream in that one, but... You told me about it.
You never know, man.
I'm just secretly just going into your dreams like, ooh, hey, Brayden, look at me. Bane!
Andrew Bane.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, the Bane Force and the Bane of May. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Not the Bane. Okay, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Where we reached... I think it's a good amount of time has passed for this podcast to be a thing. So,
how many meters?
About an hour. How many meters? An hour. Perfect.
Well, you see, Jimmy always gets mad at me for saying, like, when we're playing Payday, and it's like, quickly, we gotta revive this person. It's like, but they're like 3 years away. We're not gonna be able to get to them in time. And he's like, that's not a unit of, like, distance. And it's like, sure it is. So I've decided to just completely flip around time and space. And basically just mess with him whenever I talk to him about distance.
Oh yes, how many years have we done this podcast? Okay, like about an hour. Or no, it was how many meters, was it?
Yeah, about 3 miles.
How long has this podcast been? In meters, how long has this podcast been? About an hour.
About 62 meters, I would say.
Well, actually, it would be, if a meter equates to 1 minute of time, then this would be... And thus 60 meters would be an hour. It would be...
5 yards.
Brayden, no. I'm trying to think this through. It'd be... 84 meters long? Yes, 84 meters long. Okay, 85 as soon as this reaches an hour and 23 minutes. So, yeah. 84, yes. Yes. How do you, it's like, how long your podcast? About 85 meters. It's like,
what?
What? It's like,
you didn't say a unit of measurement.
It's like, that's not a measurement of time. Yes, it is, 85 meters.
It's like, that's what you say.
That's what you're saying. But if you listen to the episode in which we discussed this, episode 3...
You obviously don't know my barn.
Yeah. I forgot about the barn.
You never can forget about the barn, Andrew.
It's like, oh my god, what if it's like a ways down like the podcast, our podcasting career, and it's just like episode 100 or something or whatever. I think we can go there. Do you think we can go there, Brayden?
Yes.
Yeah!
If we quit our life, what? If we quit our dreams and decide to pursue our dream as YouTubers? Yeah, this doesn't work.
Quit our dreams and pursue our dreams.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be, I guarantee that there's gonna be someone in the comments, like, after, like, we should just make this a thing where, like, all time is measurements. It's like meters.
Yeah, just
Speaking of which, it's now 86 meters.
Okay.
An hour and 24 minutes. And someone's gonna be in the comments of, like, one of our further down episodes that, like, only started listening to it just now, and, like, started from that episode, and we start talking about, like, how long is the podcast? About 60 meters. It's like, someone's gonna be in the comments and be like, what the hell? It's not
minutes.
It's minutes or hours. No, it's not.
Like meters.
Meters. It's like, nah, mate. It's always gonna be that. I just like to think there's gonna be that one guy. It's like, and like people in the comments are like, yeah, man, what's your problem? It's 80 meters. It's just like, it gets them really triggered, just like extremely. Okay, but that's not a thing to joke about, because that's actually pretty serious. Oh well, I guess that's the end of the podcast. It's been a good 87 meters. I'm glad I got to talk to you about it, Brayden.
The talk about the distance we traveled?
Yes. We traveled a long distance in this podcast. Oh, 87 meters, is that what I said?
Yeah.
87 point whatever meters. Alright.
Man, we're walking really slowly.
Yeah, I know. We're a marching band. We're supposed to mark, like, even steps. Apparently our step size is, like, about, like, point 0.0001 meter. Like,
per second?
Per second.
It's ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh well, see you. Bye. Have a good life. Hope everything goes well in 2017. Hopefully we don't get fucked over. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeet!
I want you while you sleep.
Yeet!
For science.
For science.